my name's Lisa, and today I actually did a few different fun things. So my day started by waking up, and Linus, who is our Sphynx, absolutely loves to crawl under the covers, and sometimes he'll put his little head poking out, sometimes he won't, just all of a sudden he's under there. In the winter it's actually really nice because he's really warm and I'm freezing all the time. So that is our little Lord Linus. So I decided to get our arrow gardens back up and running. That's hydroponics that you can do indoors. They're actually really cool. I do get mine off of Amazon. I usually wait until it's like something someone's returned so I can get it a little bit cheaper. Like an open box type item, but we have several, and you can either use like a seed starter in them, which I do have but I'm not using right now, where you can just start tons of seeds for each one, or you can do where it's like 6 in each one, and that's what I'm doing right now, and then you let them grow a little bit bigger. So the hydroponics with the arrow garden is super easy to do. You basically just have to add the little bit of fertilizer every couple weeks, which they give you plenty of that. I still have tons and tons of it, probably enough to last for years. And then I like to buy my own seeds, my own little inserts, and the foam. I also get those off of Amazon, and then I can grow whatever I want in them. I like to get heirloom seeds, which I usually order offline. I just made another big order for them, so I can't wait to get those soon. And so there's just tons of room in the garden right now. I went through the entire garden in the last couple days and pulled weeds, and we do use the basket planters a lot on the ground. I make my own soil for them with like a potting mixture, and there's some manure, some worm casings, a few other things that I mix into there, some calcium and whatnot. So ever since I've been doing that, everything that I put into those growing baskets grows like crazy, or grow bags is the other name for them. I do get those off of Amazon. So if you don't have a lot of room, or you like to be able to move your plants around, I think that they're a really good thing to use, you know, for that. So I moved several from one side of the yard to the other side, and anyhow, just can't wait to see how everything grows from them. I planted some sweet potatoes, some golden potatoes, watermelon, pumpkins, dinosaur kale, another type of kale, sweet peas, bush beans. Anyhow, so with the sweet potatoes right now, they're sitting outside curing. It's, I think, about 7 to 10 days is usually how long I leave them outside, and then I bring them inside and put them in bags, and then they have to stay in those bags for another, I think it's about 7 to 14 days, and then they're ready for use at that time. So the thing I love about growing sweet potatoes probably the most is they kind of keep themselves growing. What I mean by that is once you harvest them, there's always smaller ones that I just take those, replant them right away, and they start growing right away into, you know, hundreds more sweet potatoes again. So it's a really, really easy thing to grow and replant. So the other thing I decided to do, it's just been a very rainy day out all day long. It's kind of funny, Cooper doesn't even want to go out when it's raining, so pretty much everyone's been inside, and I decided it was probably time to start decorating for Halloween. So the snake cages, we changed their lighting to a more Halloween theme with, you know, oranges and yellows and reds, which looks really cool at night. And then, you know, we have pumpkins and lots of candles and blankets and just all kinds of Halloween decor that I had a lot of fun putting up. What's funny is this morning, some of it I put up yesterday and the rest of it was today. This morning, little Linus found the decorations on the kitchen table and decided that he would run amok, knocking everything off the table or knocked over. It was, I don't know what he was thinking. Sometimes that cat is just crazy. So sometimes even you might be just walking around and all of a sudden he jumps from wherever he's at on your shoulders, which is kind of a shock sometimes. But he just does the funniest things. There is just nothing like living with a Sphynx. It's like nonstop entertainment. So I feel like it's a day to curl up with some hot chocolate on the couch and watch a Halloween movie. So that is my plan for later tonight. I'm not even sure what I'm watching yet, but I think it'll be just a nice night just to hang out on the couch with the animals and relax. My husband left to go work out of town for a week, out of state, and I'll be meeting up with him in a week to work for a week as well. So, not sure if I'm really looking forward to that or not. It'll be nice to see all the people I haven't seen in over a year that I used to work with in Nevada, so that'll be cool. And of course, you know, I have a friend there that I get to go visit. You know who you are. But it looks like it's going to be very, very cold there, and I'm kind of figuring out the wig situation. The last time I worked, I wore an iWigs 16-inch. I think I'm going to go shorter this time. I just haven't decided on which one, which color, and yeah, I'll let you know how that goes after my trip. But I did bleach the knots on a couple silver platinums, just a tiny bit more today, anticipating that I might end up taking those with me. The silver platinum is my favorite fall color because it's a darker blonde versus like the real super light blonde. So yeah, I'm kind of figuring out that whole situation for very long shifts, you know, 13, 14-hour shifts with driving and everything. And today just kind of felt like a winter hat day. I'm not sure what it is because, you know, obviously I'm not very cold, but sometimes I just love wearing hats around the house. Maybe because I live in Florida now and they don't get a ton of use here, so... And that's it. That's my Sunday. Definitely, you know, missing my husband's presence now that he is on his way to go to work in Nevada. But keeping myself busy and being entertained by the animals, especially Linus. Have a beautiful Sunday.